What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And this is Boogie Plays Games, where I sometimes play games, but today I'm actually going to talk a little bit about backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. Now, if you guys don't know, this is probably the one thing that the Xbox One does better than anything else, is backwards compatibility. Now, obviously the Wii U does a pretty good job of that, going all the way back to the original NES to emulate, including their handhelds. They do that pretty damn well too. PlayStation does it through their subscription service via the cloud, which is okay, but it costs additional money to play these older games. But then again, you are renting them, you don't have to own them. That's a whole other kit and caboodle. Xbox decided to go a completely different way and simply just let you play the game by either downloading it if you own it digitally or popping the disc into your Xbox One and playing it that way. And that is really cool. And we know that it works. We know that it works exceptionally well because if you are one of the people who have played the Rare collection, the Rare Replay collection, you'll know that most of the games on that disc that were on the 360 are simply emulated on the Xbox One. They're installed, and they'll play exactly the same way that games will for this emulation system. Now, the only critical thing that I have to say is that the first 104 games, there's some good games on here. There's not a lot of great games on here, but there's some good games on here. This is not necessarily the 104 that I would have chosen. It's nice to see Halo Reach, Halo Wars on here, specifically because they're not part of the Master's Chief Collection. Obviously, probably cannot or never will be. Skate 3 is a really weird choice. All of the BioShock games on there is nice. Black Ops is on there if that was a game that you're crazy about. Then you got Gears of War 3, Fallout 3, Assassin's Creed 2, the original Borderlands, not Borderlands 2, which is odd, but I guess Borderlands 2 is part of the Handsome Jack collection. Fable 2, Just Cause 2, Mass Effect, Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge is a game I'll have to pick up because, believe it or not, I've never played it. And then here's where you get into some of the really weird stuff. A lot of arcade games. Assassin's Creed 2 is here. We have Banjo and Kazooie, which is nuts and bolts. That's part of Rare Replay as well. Beyond Good and Evil. I mean, all the Banjo and Kazooie games are there. Borderlands again, Call of Juarez. And we can look at a full text list if we want. But no, let's just scroll back up. Crazy Taxi, Centipede. I mean, Dirt 3, Doom 1 and 2. This is just an unusual list. Nice to see the Gears of War games on there, even though they just did do the remaster of the original Gears of War. Jetpack, Joyride, Turbo. Weird game choices. Pac-Man Championship Edition and Pac-Man Championship DX Plus. Why would you buy the original instead of DX Plus? I can't imagine. What a just bizarre list. I'd like to see Rayman on there. Those Sonic games, that's kind of cool. To see Plants vs. Zombies. Perfect Dark, again, that's part of the Rare Replay collection. Super Meat Boy, that just got ported over to the PlayStation 4. Torchlight. Viva and Pinata, again, more Rare Replay games. So, some interesting choices, certainly. But nothing to write home about. But I believe this to be, the reason I think these 104 games were proven or were chosen is because they're having to work with the publishers, and the publishers are having to decide whether or not this is something that they want done with their games. Backwards compatibility, they may need to license it or work out deals with the publishers, with the original creators of the game. Some games may never become backwards compatible. Obviously, we want the best of the best and the best choices, the most popular games. Those are the games we want. Those are not the games that we necessarily got. We got a few goodies, and I will look forward to this. I know that there is more to come. Hopefully twice this many by the end of next year, 3 times, 5 times, until the entire Xbox library is on here. But this gives them a real competitive edge. I mean, obviously the Wii U is fully backwards compatible, not by popping in discs, but by downloading the games. The PlayStation 4 has its backwards compatibility, but the Xbox has done it better than anyone else. And I just wanted to take a moment to say, while the game selection is not currently perfect, it's a pretty damn good start. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I love you very much. I'll speak with you again soon. Good job, Xbox. Hey, by the way, before you go, did you know you were watching this not on my main channel, but on my Boogie Plays Games channel, which is at youtube.com/boogieplays, where I do all kinds of gameplay videos and news that's not fit to make the main channel or not important enough or simply there's just not enough time in a day to work on. And we've just hit over 100,000 subscribers. I would love it if you would watch more. You got me playing Halo. You got me playing Overwatch. You got me playing Hearthstone. I think you'll enjoy it very, very much, and I hope that you check it out. Please do.